All right, let's start this up again then. Why don't we? And put that light on. This light on. All right. Man, might as well start it up again. Man, some exciting times, I tell you. We go from not having any information to having like a ton of information in a real short amount of time. Let me put on this. Damn, I don't want to put that on. Let me leave. I should have turned that on before I decided to go live, but it's all good. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. The new gameplay trailer is taking place in the background. We could use this live stream to. I just made a video breaking down all the small details, but I'll connect with you guys in this live stream, so hopefully we could break down some more details, just in case I missed something, and you guys may have seen it. We'll see what happens. I'll wait till some folks start rolling in here, and we'll get right into it. I ain't gonna front. Some of the stuff, it looks dope. I've noticed there seems to be like an overarching message that 2K is trying to deliver, and hopefully we could break that down in this live stream, because I need feedback on how you guys translated that trailer. They were obviously clear as day trying to deliver a message. It's just what message was it that they were trying to deliver is what I'm curious about. I'll wait until you guys roll in. I see it still hasn't registered. The folks that are in here, I don't see any chat coming in. I don't know. Hopefully there's not like a mess up. Let's see what happens. There we go. Now it's showing. It's probably, the chat's probably gonna roll in now. There we go. What up, Deagle? What's going on, man? Yeah, so like I was saying, that overarching message, from what I gathered, it seems like they're trying to say that either they were soft or the NBA soft, or just basketball in general is soft right now. And that's what I was trying to narrow down. What up, King Icy? I was trying to narrow down who are they saying is soft. As you see, the trailer starts out and they don't really... I got a video of the full trailer in case you guys are curious. This live stream is for us to talk about the trailer and break down all the small details. What up, folks? What's going on, man? But you see how they're playing? They're like, no, you get it. No, I had it first last time. That's what the dude is saying there. Until they actually bump and it looks like they snap out of the trance. And as soon as they snap out of the trance, they start getting to basketball, like the basketball we're used to. They finally listened. We getting a demo? Did they announce the demo? The trailer looked cringe. It was kind of cringe until you saw the message that saw what they were doing, what they were trying to market. They were definitely trying to market a particular. They were trying to market a story. That's what I noticed. What up, JB? What's going on? He said trailer looked cringe. I didn't think it looked cringe. I thought it was all right. But I get it, because the trailer was so, if we see 2K drop some, you immediately get excited. You see 2K, they just dropped the new trailer. And when you hear a new trailer, you're like, man, they're going to give us some business. They look like they went through a lot of production to make this happen. And even when you see Jason Tatum and Shea on the court, it looks like it's fake. You'll see in a second. It looks like that was edited. The homie said trailer was boo-boo. What up, Frank? What's good, man? When you see these guys on the court here, I think they're going to show them in just a second. That's right here. That's all fake. And it was noticeably fake as well. So they went through a lot of effort to make this happen. And I'm like, damn, why not just give us gameplay instead? We would have been good with just gameplay instead of this whole production thing, trying to deliver a message that some of you guys are saying is cringe. That's a whole lot of production time invested into something that's going to be considered cringe. Yo, City, the biggest W in my opinion is the build tester for sure. God bless. Appreciate you, Rick. What up, Pro City Native? What's good, man? So I don't know if you haven't seen the trailer as of yet, I just uploaded it on my channel. It's also on 2K's Twitter. I created an upload right before I started this live stream. I wanted to get with you guys during this live stream to see what you guys thought about the trailer. And I see people are already saying, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. That was a whole lot of effort. And the message they were trying to deliver just didn't hit. If they would just show us the build already, August 28th, then September 6th, Need to hurry up. There was they have an embargo, by the way. The folks over at Community Day. I meant to share this in the video, but let me pull it up. The embargo gets lifted. We'll be able to hear stuff from those folks on August 27th. Embargo dates August 27th, 11 a.m. for MyTeam, Learn 2K, and Play Now. And then August 28th at 11 a.m. for MyBuilder and MyCourt. Check your event program for full details and times in different regions. Oh, yeah, those are the 2K25 Community Day embargo lifts. Whenever they lift those embargoes, you'll be able to hear from your favorite creators who went on out to Community Day. So they got about, 5 to 6 days. 5 to 6 days before we hear from the folks that went on over into Community Day, which is crazy. I ain't gonna front. They wait to the last second. They really don't play no games. They just be waiting to the last second. It just makes no sense. If you, the way I see it, if you're happy with your product, you'll drop that joint. By the way, that Winter Wonderland you talked about in your vid are just water waves. I kind of saw that too when I did a close up. It looks like it's just water waves. It does look like I actually edited that part out where I said it might just be a wave. I took that part out. Me and the homie AllCity Big Heck were thinking that it was winter, or at least I started thinking it was winter because when AllCity Big Heck has showed the first picture before I had seen the trailer, he mentioned something about a winter space. So I was like, oh, all right. And that kind of stuck with me. And then after I did the video and I saw the video again, oh, that is a wave. That's a wave right there. Hope to run with you this year. I tried last year, never got a chance. Run with some other AllCity guys, though. That's what's up. Yeah, I'll be on. I'll definitely be on for 2K25. They spent thousands on that trailer when they could have just recorded with an iPhone, someone in the studio playing the game. That's all we asking for. Say it again, Frank. Man, simple stuff. Keep it simple, stupid. Right? Like, Jesus Christ. Nobody asked for all this, but you know how many days and weeks and people involved in recording all of this and editing all of this? And it don't even land. And by the way, this is like a pass you by type of trailer. It's a kill time between now and when we get some more information. It's so wild. It's just silly, man. But it's exciting that we got something, and I know they're trying to deliver this message. We can get into some more details because there's some things that I noticed in the trailer. Like for one, the guy in the park, he's wearing a Brooklyn t-shirt. So that could be an indicator that we're going to be playing on street courts out of New York City. It could be an indicator. They really try to show the grit of the courts, which is something different. Those images that you see, let me pull this up. The images that you see, like this that I call the winter setting, that's actually water. That's what the homie Hoax was talking about. There's actually a wave in the background, and maybe it's water on the ground there. I don't know if it's actual water, or just paint, whatever they're trying to make it. Yeah, that's really interesting. We got that part there, but what I've noticed in the background, which you guys probably can't see, I'll try to zoom it in, is that I don't think this is a park. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get in this image here. Give me a second, y'all. Nope, that's not what I'm moving. Can I move it, please? Let me see. Is this image? All right, yeah. All right, so I'm going to try to zoom it in just so you guys can see it. Right in the background here, you'll see in the background right behind the court is that bulletin board that you'll normally have in the street ball events. I think you went to Sunset. It was Sunset, right? Yeah, the street ball court. Yep, this is a street ball court. So I pointed that out in the video as well. That's not even a park. That's like a street ball court there. So that's probably a street ball event. I'll pull up another image as well for the other part. Let me pull up the other one. This is the other one here. And this one, it's more like a tropical setting. It has like the let me zoom this out a little bit so it doesn't cover the whole screen. But yeah, it has like a tropical setting, and it looks like you're in front of a fort because those are cannons up top. So I imagine that's some sort of fort. Does anybody know where this takes place? Like, is this a particular landmark or something? Let me know if you have an idea. The last time I saw a setting like this was in the Court Conqueror events. This could also be relative to King of the Court, the King of the Court event that's coming to my team. Could be something else too. Semper, I think the other one is the park. That's what Semper said. Street ball courts. Yeah. This is not park, it's versus the bots. Yeah, see what I mean? So people are thinking that it could be the bots. It could be something along those lines. Yeah. And yeah, Hex said, AllCity Big Heck was good, bro. Hex said it's possible it could be proving grounds. Now, I wasn't sure if that was an NBA player on the court because it could be referenced to my team. It looked a little like D'Angelo Russell. I could be mistaken, but you guys let me know because I don't know if the NBA players will be playing in their jerseys when you take them, into the My Park. I'm not sure if they're going to be playing in their jerseys or whatnot. She left for real said both of these street ball courts. I love how confident you guys speak with absolutely zero confirmation. It amazes me. There's been no confirmation that says what these courts are, but folks speak hella confidently. I'm curious as to your thoughts because I'm just unsure. And this is what I do. I do this news stuff. So it's amazing to me how confident y'all speak without knowing for sure. In street ball, the weekly challenge has you playing a pro in street clothes. See what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's possible that's what this is as well. The other one was for sure a street ball because I show you guys the bulletin. That was for sure a street ball event, street ball court. But this one, not so much. We don't have much information to go on with this one. The only thing, like I said, the only time I seen this setting was in the Court Conqueror events, and the closest thing to that is the King of the Court. Yes, please get those likes up. Yes. Because they're not showing the city and course till week of August 26th. Facts. Yep. They're not showing the city and course till week of August 26th. Again, speculation. Because this was like a second long clip. But, through the act of deduction, I get it. You're thinking if they're not showing the city and course until later, then this has to be something that they've already displayed. And that's all we can do. We can only deduce and we could only speculate. So that is definitely welcome. True Hall of Fame Bill's in the building. What up, bro? Sorry I missed your message. John Keel, what up? Bless up, bless up. What's good with y'all, man? I have a feeling there's going to be an event. Remember the pirate event in 2K20? I do remember that as well. Yeah, so, it's tough to say. It's fun to speculate, though. It's fun to speculate. Again, that's the trailer that's playing right there in the background. And if you guys haven't seen the trailer, please go check it out. I want to know what you guys think. This way we could create some dialogue and talk some more about it. You're watching it right here, but it's smaller. You might want to see full screen. I'm not sure. I have it on my channel. I just uploaded a video on it. What they're doing here is they're basically saying it's boring. What you're seeing on screen right now is they're basically saying everybody in the stands are thinking that the game is boring. And so they actually start playing what you're seeing right now. They start playing. Now everybody gets excited again. And 2K is basically trying to display that they're bringing it back to ball over everything. How that's going to translate on the court. Do you believe 2K, really? Begging for a different rep system. Hopefully, fingers crossed and goodbye top. Well, top 10 is here. We already confirmed that. Top 10 is back. I just want the t-shirt creator and bucket hats back. Well, the t-shirt creator is not coming back. And Ronnie 2K has confirmed that, and he blamed us for it. The nerve of him. He blamed us. And it is basically, you can't say it's our fault per se. It's just 2K didn't do enough to monitor the uploads. So people were putting a bunch of copyright stuff, creating Louis Vuitton clothes and all this stuff. And those folks weren't having it. 2K had to get rid of it. They were doing a lot of weird things too. So he said, Oliver said, can't trust 2K to actually care. 2K lame as F, super stingy with their gameplay, like it's not the same game. Because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with just a new Jamal Murray only. it is suspect for me when I saw this trailer and I saw the same clips of the gameplay that they've been showing outside of those two park clips that they showed. I did feel kind of suspect. I did feel like this is kind of strange because why wouldn't you display, some more gameplay? You go through this effort to create this giant production of a trailer, but you don't have gameplay. Sepper with a $4.99 super chat said, I know for a fact it's the street ball court. Dummies, even though I have never seen or played 2025. That's what Semper said. Yeah, but that's on the community too, because we'll complain, take 15 days for one jersey upload. Just saying. Yeah, I get it. I just said that basically and getting ignored. I don't even know what he's talking about. I see it's a lot of 2K deaths. Listen, if you guys don't know, I don't ignore anybody. I know if he's referring to me, but I try my best not to ignore everybody. I just don't rush through the comments. If I respond to a comment, I'm going to respond accordingly. That's all that is. Wagwan, Mars, Wagwan. They got to get Rebook. The Zello guy said they got to get Rebook back in the game. I want to play in some Iversons. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Definitely need them Rebooks. I said, who 2K think? I said, who 2K thy K there? All right, so I'm going to read it verbatim, Johnny Smith, because you say you were being ignored. So I'll read your comment verbatim. I said, who 2K thy K there are Rockstar. That's your comment verbatim. Bro, he's reading super chats for sure. Others get past stuff sometimes. Yeah, it'd be like that. What up, Kadeem? Everybody finna get them Rebooks on. Tie up your laces. Oh man, gotta love it, B. What up, y'all? What's good, man? Appreciate y'all being here. You know the vibe, slow motion. We out here. He can't always see every comment. Chill out. Y'all trust me on this. I had beef with this man in the past over the same thing. We squashed it. We good now. He doesn't ignore it. Give him a minute. Appreciate that, Oliver Bradley. Yeah, it takes time, man. Because this is why, when I live stream and I'm doing these talking live streams, we're going to talk. Just don't feel insulted because I'm going to be talking. Yeah. If you catch me when I see a comment or, I look over to the screen, then yeah, surely I'm read it. It ain't nothing to me. This is what it's about, man. We about the community. And by the way, if any of you guys, you're tired of running with randoms and you're looking for new players to run with, come on out and join our Discord. When I say we're really about the community, we're really about the community. We have built our Discord up to 30,000 plus members. And I send out this invite to you guys all the time. It's free to join. The link for Discord, it'll be in the description, or you go to my YouTube channel, or you could type !Discord in this live stream chat. The link will pop up. Tell homie to read and talk at the same time and see how it works with him. Okay, I said, who 2K think they are? Rockstar. Yeah, we caught that already, bro. I think we gathered that from the last comment where you messed it all up and you jumbled it all up. We caught what you was trying to say. It just wasn't relevant. It wasn't important. It didn't hit. It was like this 2K trailer. It just didn't hit. Oh, man, you spent all that time to try and say that, my G? Jesus Christ. Semper Reloaded said, what are people talking about? You read way more regular chats than most, if not all, streamers of your size. Appreciate that, Semper. Yeah, I do try. My throat be getting dry and everything. Pause. I know a lot of you guys get excited. It would be cool to put Allen Iverson dribble package in 2K25 facts. And Johnny 2K is literally also Rockstar. Facts. They're the same company. Like they're from the same thing. Anyway. I refuse to get hyped about this game because after the first week, the game is getting patched and then back to the same ish. And I'm on that same type of time, Terror Squad. I'm on that same type of time. Can we trust 2K to deliver and then sustain? It's not only they could deliver, but they got to sustain. I know a lot of you guys, you don't use words with 2 syllables that you think sustained. I get it. But they got to be able to keep our attention is what I'm trying to say the entire year. And that's been that's been the task that's proven the most difficult for a 2K. You know, it's been like sooner and sooner we're letting go of 2K, sooner and sooner. You know, there was times when like it was starting like maybe April where folks start getting off. Then I remember it getting to February, and that was a big thing when folks start getting off. Then it's Christmas. Now October, folks are done with 2K. It's crazy. I'm debating going no money spent for the first build. What up, Killer Kev? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Like I'll join Discord today because we're looking for a center. The one we had 24. I hear that crypto. Yeah, good luck out there. It's insane how much 2K doesn't listen. Well, they listening. They listen, but they do it their own way. There's always some weird twist to it. They'll give you what you ask for, and then they'll twist it up so it's not even recognizable. Lily sent out this message here. I'll pull it up right now. And now that you talked about that, let me pull it up and pull up Lily's comment right now. Give me a second. It'll take a second to pull up. Let me just get this here. This is Lily. Yeah, that's Lily right there. Hit OK, and we'll show it. Where is it? Is it small or something that I can't see it? Let me make sure, because this thing is not showing. All right, it's showing there. Image. Why aren't you showing? We were straight. Am I in the right? I am in the right thing. Is it behind? Let me make sure it's not behind. No, I have it above everything else, but it's just not showing. Okay. Maybe I need to. Anyway, Lily said, I'll just tell you what Lily said. It says, it's obvious 2K put their foot in NBA 2K25. Even if you still want more, even if the game after launch isn't perfect or people lose interest in December, they listen to us in more ways than ever. They have completely upgraded the game across all modes so far. And then she ended that off. She capped that off with progress. So that was what Lily had to say about what she's experienced so far. And that's pretty dope. Casuals versus hopefuls is crazy. It is crazy. What up, officially? What's good, brother? I want to do no money spent, but my boy ain't gonna like it. That's the thing. You need to have people who are vouching, like who are willing to support you in that grind. No money spent. That's the hard part. What made you start spending money on the game after going no money spent at the beginning of the year? I thought you were going. I was gonna go all year, but I tell you, if I would have went no money spent, like tried it, I would have left the game probably by December, just like Lily mentioned. Probably by December, I would have deleted the game and never looked back. I'm not happy with 2K24. Yeah, I'm not happy with the end result of 2K24. I was happy to do no money spent because I thought the game was going to be up to par. I really thought it was going to be something special. And then they just kind of reverted back to the same nonsense after those patches. And I'm like, damn, in order for me to make content and stay connected with the game, I got to be out there playing. That proved to be the most difficult. It started with a point guard build, and you need VC to play on the point guard build. Like, you need to have those boosts up. So hella difficult to get VC. It wasn't that difficult, yeah. It's a change of your mind state. So like for me, I'll tell you my routine. I never play MyCareer. I never do things in regards to VC. I don't like any of the stuff that they try and throw at you. But this year for 2K24, when I had started, I was able to get one build up. It took me the entire season. So, to think about it, if you're only making one build and it only takes you one season to make that build, then you got 8 more seasons to enjoy that build. Someone like me doesn't only make one build, but there's a lot of other casuals out there who do only make one build. So going no money spent is possible to max them out in one season. And then you got 8 more seasons, to enjoy yourself. But if you're making multiple builds going no money spent, forget about it. Every season you're going no money spent. So you're going to have to grind a whole season to get your build up. Yeah, it won't be fun. What builds are you making? I might start with like a 6-8. Yeah, Terror Squad, a smart way to do it. How do you feel about a cap on some attributes for your player, like steal, 3-pointers, dunking to stop cheesing? Just a question. Well, this year is different. They're having cap breakers. So this year, you know, you even have more room to create something crazy out there. Semper Reloaded with a $9.99 super chat, getting them super chats rolling in. 258 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Semper says the news was enough to get me to pre-order, but not to get excited. 2K has a habit of handing you something you want and then kicking you in the nuts when you reach out to take it from them. Big facts. That's 2K. They're nut kickers. That's what they are. They kick you right in the nuts. Man, I had a special clip for that, man. I could have pulled that up. But that's big facts. As soon as you go to reach, you get excited. Just like in 2K24, if you started smiling too tough, I know a lot of you guys complain about inconsistencies on 2K24, and that's because you smiled. 2K doesn't like nobody smiling while they play their game. It's all straight face game. So if you ain't on the straight face game, then for every smile, they lower your attributes. That's the thing. You look it up. Just Google it and tell me when you find it. Hold your breath until you find it. But yeah, they don't like people happy out here, so you already know how 2K be. Definitely gonna try to make that one again. Wish we could. Don't we all wish we could transfer that VC? They really revealed River City coming back only for it to be just, well, Black Orb, we haven't gone over. Like, we haven't gotten to the point where 2K is going to tell us what we're going to have in the city. But they did go over. MyTeam was set up on calendar. It was, on the agenda to be released, the roadmap. So they talked about MyTeam, and that's why we found out about My Park coming to MyTeam. I made a whole video on it. You guys could check it out. It's like a deep dive into 2K16's Park coming to MyTeam and how that game mode is going to work in the MyTeam game mode. Super dope. It sounds amazing. I have a feeling I'm going to be playing MyTeam next year. All-star team-ups needs to come back. There's going to be a lot to look forward to, like allowing you to change your shot timing between rec and pro-am in the art of shooting, but not letting you change your camera angle. A lot of little things in the art of shooting, like I couldn't even change my animations. I have to walk out and then come back in. I think a lot of those things are getting addressed for 2K25, that ease of access. You know, the littlest things that annoy you, like you're in the Gatorade court and you got to hop off the court to change animations and then hop back on. I get it's something like a server issue, but they need to put like the player first. Quality of life. We shouldn't have to hop off or walk out of the lethal shooter to change animations. This sounds silly to me. So, this year we're getting the MyCourt. That should alleviate a lot of people's problems, a lot of people's concerns. And then they got the 2K Learn thing. Yeah, quality of life changes, man. Because ain't it the worst that you're looking for a place to shoot? First, this is my experience on 2K24, y'all. I'm like trying to get my shot together, right? When I'm a spot-up shooter, no problem. You can hit all your shots. That's easy. And I'm not saying it's easy for everyone, but, if you're a spot-up shooter, it should be easier than playing the point guard and trying to shoot. I'm looking for a place to take my shot. Go to the Gatorade. Gatorade is a whole different timing from rec. You go to the team facility or you go to lethal shooter, different timings. And then you come into the rec, that's something totally different. Like there's no level of consistency for you to practice your game and hone your craft and learn your shot. Not that shooting was hella difficult this year, but when you're running the point guard position, there's like milliseconds that you got to work with. It's trying to shoot between defenders if you're one of those type of point guards. And I like to do that. That's what I like to do, shoot right between defenders. There's no small gaps. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a solid place to practice and hone that craft. So 2K24 was just hella inconsistent for me in regards to shooting. And hopefully that'll be alleviated. What a fear God. Hopefully that'll be alleviated in 2K25 with the MyCourt. We'll see what happens. What up, Terrace Williamson? And you have to get your own rebound and Gatorade plus shadows. Yeah, the shadows, the lighting, the music was too loud. I was annoyed with Gatorade, for real. I don't know about y'all, and I don't mean to sound like a nitpicker here, but I was really annoyed with the Gatorade facility. Getting there was a problem to me. Having to, take the train and then walk over, and then it was all annoying to me. And then you get on the court, the music is hella loud, the shadows, you could only play on one side of the court, the lighting was crazy, the lag. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm nitpicking. I know it does, but man, those things are bothersome, especially when we had a MyCourt already. When you remember, you used to be able to just chill and practice in your own MyCourt. He said that's not nitpicking, that's just facts. But after a while, people can't help. Everybody's opinionated, even the viewers. They're hella opinionated. So I get it all. You know, as much as I speak about 2K's monetization and how I don't agree with it, people will still tell me I sold my soul to 2K. Insane. I'm like like we were talking about 2K will never invite me to community day. Never. It'll never happen. So to see the viewers talk about, yeah, you sold your soul to 2K, I'm like, man, if you don't get up on my face, goofy. Oh man, weirdos. Backside of the court blinded me. Hell yeah, you couldn't even go over there. You know what I want to? What up, Ellis? What's good? You know what I want to? A place to practice full court without the camera flipping on you. I need as a point guard, I like to practice the moves that I'm going to use moving up the court on the inbound from a full court. So I want a place where I could go and practice with no flipping of the camera or anything weird like that. Just full court. I come down one side and able to see the whole court, just like if you're in the rec center bringing the ball down. Semper Reloaded with a $4.99 super chat said, in the art of shooting, changing your MyCareer difficulty will change your shot timing. Superstars in Rec, Hall of Fame, and Pro-Am. Yeah, I figured it out a month. Well, if you would have been watching the video, Semper, you would have figured it out in the beginning of the year when I made videos about it. But yeah, this is facts. Wagwan, Slim, Wagwan. Slim is in the building. But yeah, whatever difficulty you're on is however challenging your shot is going to be in Lethal Shooter. Officially said cupcakes are back already, Lordy. I'm surprised that they invited EJ. Why? EJ deserves it. Hard worker, man. They'd be stupid not to invite EJ. They'd be stupid. I know he was talking about it. But imagine if 2K did invited you to give them a little bit of review in the community day. They wouldn't like it. There was one time, all right. There was ZNTV 199 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, bro, that music was louder than the Gatorade, loud as hell, and pissed me off. There was one time that I got into a Twitter space with one of the developers. I'll just say one of the developers. I got into a Twitter space with one of the developers, and you know, I'm gonna speak, man. I'm not a starstruck type of person, because some of you guys might be like, who would be starstruck by? I know some of you guys may feel like this. Who would be starstruck by talking to a deaf? Huh? You should see these boys' tone change, their mannerisms change. We'll be in a Twitter space for hours, crapping all over 2K, and one of them 2K affiliates come through. These boys hop on the nutsack wagon. I'm not even fooling with you. Hopping, hugging, all on their nuts, hanging. So, you know, these boys act different when they around these 2K dudes, and I'm not like that. So, you know, this developer came in, and sure enough, I got into my ways, and we started talking about some things in 2K24 that I didn't necessarily like. And he gave good answers, which allowed me a better understanding of why, you know, we got the gameplay that we have for 2K25, which we should see an improvement. It was in reference to Pro Play and the rollout for Pro Play. And this was mind you, this happened last year. So this year we should see something better because they have additional time to add additional animations for Pro Play. So Diddy bopping for real. Is it possible we'll get a groundbreaking 2K when current gen goes away? I don't think current gen is the problem. I can't say 100% for sure, but from what I understand, they had a separate development team working on current gen. I don't know what happened to Visual Concepts Austin. It was a company called Hook Bang that used to help 2K. And I know it sounds funny. I'm not trolling. Their name was Hook Bang. And they used to help 2K like they helped 2K with 21 until they finally got them into their own office, and they were responsible for creating the current gen versions of 2K. And they renamed them Visual Concepts Austin. So now, I think being that it's a separate development team, it shouldn't affect the development of new gen. Maybe they will have more resources. The thing for me is that I don't believe 2K is lacking resources or time, because they have the money to get more resources to make up for lost time. So I don't feel like 2K is lacking for nothing. And I think the gameplay design that they have, although I do believe that the devs work extremely hard, I think there's certain limitations on how much they can deliver so soon. Hopefully you guys get that. Maybe in their mind, they're like, although we can do this, we'll leave it for 5 years down the line because we have no competition. There's no need to rush. And that's why I think we see a lot of baby steps. 2K will get better when they stop making so much money. Until then, they're gonna keep going forward with aggressive monetization tactics. Ain't that something simple? It's crazy because, I don't think it's just like some players that aren't even like, they don't have the same sentimental ties to 2K. Like I had plenty of years of just great years, amazing years that you look back on and you remember all the times, the late nights, the grinds, the fun times and all that stuff. I have that. I got to experience that many years over. And then now I could barely get through a night of 2K. It's so different. And what I was getting at is that you got a bunch of new players that are on the game now, and they having those strong feelings already. Without even really being tied to 2K, they have these strong feelings like, I ain't with none of that smoke. Ironically, that's how I feel when I get on other games. Ironically, if I go to play another game, which I've been doing consistently over the last few months, I'll go play other games. I don't give them no time of day. As soon as it bothers me, annoys me, or the developer did something silly with the gameplay loop, I'm like, I'm out of here. Delete. So I imagine that's how some of these new folks feel about 2K. Do you think they ever do a free-to-play like Fortnite? I think they will. I could see that happening. Now, it's tough because live service games, they're in like a debacle right now where the genre has become heavily oversaturated with a bunch of different games. There has yet, I don't know for 100% certain, but I know none of the larger sports games have committed to this format. I think the first sports game that does commit to this format, we're talking about large scale AAA title type of sports game that commits to this format, is gonna kill it. Like, I think they're gonna make so much money. I know a lot of you guys may be asking for free to play, and you may even want free to play. And I don't think we should be buying the game for roster updates and things that they could offer in regards to like a live service format with a roster update or new scenery, things like that. They could do that via live service. But be careful what you ask for, because free to play from 2K, that sounds like it's just going to be insanely monetized. Like paying extra amount for everything. What up, Dawn Shelton? What's goody? I never seen you when you go live. Well, I just started going live again. I went live earlier today and started it back up again. What's goody, Dawn? I just want MyCareer VC to be generous. I feel like it has not increased at all. And I feel you on that. We spend a lot of time in MyCareer. I got to experience this past year trying to go no money spent for 2 builds. I did it for 2 builds. And yeah, it is taxing on you. I would just have a routine. So every day I get up and run a few MyCareer games. Then I'll do my my park events, like those Sunset Park joints, whatever it is. The street ball events is what I'm referring to. And then I'll go into the rec. I'll do whatever I can to get additional VC. Like before I went into NBA game, I'll talk to the guys so that I could complete the challenge to get some more VC. Little things like that added up. It eventually took me a season to complete a whole build. So, and that was with that routine. The aunties are back. We have aunties in the building. Manuel Garcia, Wagwan. Manuel. Marcin, hello, AllCity NBA 2K. Hold on, I missed your comment from Poland. Marcin Season said, hello, AllCity NBA 2K25. No money spent still. Greetings from Poland. Appreciate the love from Poland. Got love for the Polish people out there, man. Good people. I'm going to go no money spent for, it's probably going to be one build. There's going to be like a series that I'm going to do showing my journey along the way. And I'm going to make sure it's done well this year. Last year, I maybe got on it too soon. So we didn't have the wave. Other larger creators got on it. I think Double H did it, and he created a big wave behind it. So I'm gonna wait a little while, and maybe on my third build I'll go no money span. I'll show you guys the whole journey, everything that I'm doing to accumulate VC and all that good stuff. They make it free to play after all us users who love the game pay for it. But I'm saying, what up, Smiley? You thinking 25 is gonna set a benchmark as far as the actual gameplay? So this is an honest question. You know, folks are wondering, like, for some of you guys, you're so new to 2K that you haven't experienced them be great. You know what I mean to say? Like, some folks just got on 2K. For how many of you guys in the chat started 2K only on new gen, like from 2K21 on? Please let me know in the chat because I'm curious. Some folks, they never got to see the greatness of 2K. They never got to see, like I explained in earlier's live stream, that I've watched 2K drop 16 and 17. And those were two really amazing games that were really received well from the 2K community, right? Right after that, with all that success from 16 and 17, they went and dropped 18. 18 was not received well. Like Semper said, 2K18 is widely considered to be the worst. And that was his first year. So, and it was, you know, I'm here at this time and I'm heavily active, and I'm a park player, heavily active. We're talking about 10,000 games easy. You get what I mean to say? So it's that type of active I was in the community and on the court. So I got to see them go from extremely successful, 16, 17, then drop 18, wasn't received well, hella unsuccessful. Then flip that around after receiving the 2K community's feedback. They flipped it around and dropped one of the best 2Ks in 2K history, 2K19. A lot of people hold 2K19 in high regard. So I got to see that, I got to experience that. So I know there's like a slither of hope there. But man, I've been holding on to that slither for a long time. Thought it was going to happen in 21. Negative, Coachy. Thought it was going to happen in 22. No way, Coachy. 23. And here we are, 24. I'm thinking the 25th anniversary, the Kobe edition. They're going to put their best foot forward. Negative, Coachy. So how am I supposed to have hope, like super high hopes for 25, you know? You just kind of got to, and you guys are curbing me, bro. You guys are like, hell nah, don't be happy. You can't be happy. Don't fall for the okie doke. Man, you guys are curbing the hell out of me like, nah. Next gen wasn't so bad. I mean, if you're coming from some of the great 2Ks, it's hard to say that next gen wasn't so bad. For me, at least. It's hard to say it. I think I got some sort of delay. I see like a delay. 2K22 was good is what Zello guy said. It's hard to trust him at this point. That's how I feel. Back in the days, we got double VC weekly. That's another thing. Hoax, tell them. There were things where we would see like double VC. Hey, can we get to, we need 27 more subscribers to get to 106,500. We have some folks in the chat. You can help us get 27 more subscribers. That'd be super dope, man. Really appreciate y'all. It's Mike Hunt. Problem isn't the encore gameplay. It's been fine for a long time. It's everything else about this game. Oh man, you are generous. You're probably the nicest guy in the 2K community, Mike Hunt. I'll read Mike Hunt's comment. He said, problem isn't the encore gameplay. It's been fine for a long time. I'm sorry, Mike. You're probably trolling me or something. Because my biggest issue with 2K is the encore gameplay. That's my biggest issue. I don't agree with that, but you know, to each their own. To each their own, man. To each their own. I think you know, like if you only play MyCareer, you could make a statement like that. But if you're going online on a daily basis for hours on end, whew, I don't know if you would have that same mind state. Maybe you do. I know folks receive. I don't knock you for how you perceive 2K24. I don't knock anybody. I know my perception of 2K24 is developed through countless years of playing 2K. So, by this time I'm probably like jaded or stuff like that. So, latency is the big problem. And we kind of talked about that. Rick said, "Hey, bro, you look like The Rock." The Pebble. That was my nickname. All Pebble City. That's what they used to call me growing up. OG with a big $5 super chat. AllCity OG in the building. What's good, bro? Many blessings. Appreciate you. Billy T, what it is? I'm in the rec and theater mostly. Well, you do play online. You're long suffering then, man. And to each, I be thinking about this too, yeah. Because I had so much fun in the fun years. 2K16, 17, 19, and 20. Probably some of the most fun years for me. That I would never even hear somebody like complaining about the game extensively. It wouldn't be a thing. I wouldn't even listen to them for that most part. And what up, Agent Q? I probably reiterate the same thing. What up, Trey? Like the homies saying. So what I'm getting is that I don't want to take that away from y'all. If y'all enjoying 2K24, enjoy that joint. B, don't let nobody tell you different. Because there was a time where nobody could tell me different. But it's just a thing that there's a lot of people who are in agreement that some of those 2Ks that I mentioned, 16, 17, 19, and 20, not 18, but they just so happen to be universally considered some of the best 2Ks. A lot of people feel that way. I don't think they'll feel like that about 24, the good majority of the people. Semper Reloaded says, shocking how bad 24 has gotten in the last month. You ain't lying. Makia Bailey, $4.99 super chat, said, not only is the gameplay bad, the community is toxic, especially in the rec. Hey, if you guys are looking, I appreciate the super chat, by the way, Bailey. If you guys are looking for a non-toxic environment, and we work really hard, you guys see my vibe in here in this live stream. We don't play no games in our Discord community. When I say non-toxic, we're going against the grain, and we eliminate any level of toxicity from our Discord community. Over 30,000 members. If you're tired of running with randoms, join the Discord. You could type !Discord in this live stream chat. !Discord. And the link will pop up and you could join. Appreciate you, OG. Art, or I'll just put media. I personally think 24 gameplay is the best it's ever been. Coachy. I'm an offline player from an offline experience. It's the most balanced gameplay. So I get it. I get why you feel like that as an offline player. And I tell you guys, don't take his head off yet. Don't even take his head off, because I remember I went no money spent this year. So the offline experience is fluid. It feels amazing. It is dope. And latency is the big culprit as to what collapses 2K's gameplay. Because when you play offline, it's so responsive. Your dribble moves, they feel fluid. Your dribble combinations, they feel like they mesh well. You go online, those same animations turn into a clunky mess. Non-responsive. There's instances where multiple times, and I'll let the homies hear me because we'll be in a Discord call, flicking the stick and nothing's happening on the screen. That stuff is unacceptable, in my opinion. 189 super chat from Semper said, it's shocking how bad 24 has. I read that. Semper, appreciate the super chat, but yeah, it is shocking. It is. I read the first one, Semper. You must have missed it. But I appreciate the super chat, by the way. You can keep repeating yourself. I don't mind with super chats. That doesn't bother me at all, bro. But yeah, over the last month, it's like 2K has gotten worse. And there's a theory in the 2K community that says at the end of every 2K cycle, it's been going on for years, this theory. At the end of every 2K cycle, 2K makes the game noticeably worse so that you players out there you get sick and tired of the current version of 2K and you want to pre-order or get the next version. You're more inclined to get on to the next version and not stay on this version. How many of you guys think that's too far-fetched an idea to believe? Or is it easy to believe coming from 2K? I'm definitely curious to hear your thoughts. Share it. Rafa, Wagwan, Rafa, Wagwan. We need AllCity Live September 4th at 8 a.m. If you end up deciding to pre-order, brother. Yeah, I will be pre-ordering. Don wants me to pre-order. I wasn't going to, but Don is saying you got to get out there. You got to get on the build. And I'm like, all right, I mean, that's true. I probably won't be in gameplay, but I will talk about the builder and everything we're looking at. So I do need to do it for the community as well. 2K has been trashed since season 3. 2K has been trashed since 2K21, in my opinion. Is it just me, or after the first month of 2K, every single year it gets worse? It depends when you started playing. If you started playing 2K21 and after, then you're probably right. Moni D with a $4.99 super chat just cuz. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love, y'all. Ain't that some? Fear God said there's another problem. Hold on, I missed that. It was their unresolved issue from a copy and paste, because sometimes bugs in previous versions persist in new releases, leading to frustration among the player base. And this is facts. So this is how I've noticed 2K, and this is my experience with the patches. You guys know I do the news videos, so I'm up on all the patches. I'm dropping videos for all the patches, and we go live to talk about the stuff. So when it comes to changes, and not to mention, I'm a player. I'm not somebody who just talks about the game. I'm out there hours. This year I got 1,200 hours, and I didn't even like this game. And there's 1,200 hours logged into 2K24. So that goes to show you like how much of a player I am. I'm not talking about how I am with the ladies. I'm talking about in general, a 2K player. Anyway, so he said there's some unresolved issues because of bugs and, things like this that continue to persist throughout the year. And they resemble bugs and issues that we've had from previous years. So now I take into consideration, every time 2K drops a game, especially the last couple years, they've been great upon release. Super dope experiences. You're like, yeah, just leave it like this. Multiple years in a row, Mike Wang is sending out tweets. Don't worry, we're not going to patch the game. He ends up patching it to the ground. So what I've come to, and when those patches happen, it turns out that we end up revisiting some of the older issues that we've experienced from previous years. In the beginning of the year, they're not there. As these patches happen, they start to arise. And, me trying to make sense of it, I say, hold on, how could they magically appear after a patch? So I've developed this theory over the years from this experience with 2K and their patches, that they drop a game, or when they develop the game, they're just kind of putting layers over what we already have. Because when them patches drop, it seems like they're peeling back layers to expose what's underneath, all the trash that's underneath. Everything that's been swept under the rug gets exposed on these patches. And we start to get, it's just a theory. It's not fact. This is all speculation. But I can't help but feel that way, because we experienced some of the same issues that we've had for years that weren't even in the game in the beginning of the year when the game first drops. So it seems weird to me. I can't understand it. This year's supposed to be very different. Did you get that thing oiled down, Unc? No, did he? I don't even know. MOB, I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm not with none of that do something strange for a little bit of change type of stuff. Not here, bro. This is a family channel. Oh, man. Join us in AllCity Discord. Definitely. I keep stressing that. Join the Discord. Let me make an Andre Miller build. My main concern is I want all new parks. Hate hooping and boring parks need new parks. I agree we need new parks. I agree they need to be gritty. They need to be urban environments, city parks. Save all the extra nonsense lights. They don't hit well. We don't need any futuristicness. No. We need... You guys remember the Mountain Dew events? Go, where you saw the train, it was like in New York City. You saw the train, you were like under the train tracks. It looked like the west side of where I grew up. You know what I mean to say? We need that back. It doesn't need to be New York City, but I think it needs to be gritty, something that's familiar, that people can relate to basketball. It's almost like these folks didn't go outside, so they don't know what it's like to be on a real court. Street ball is always going to be street ball, and they can't go away from that. You take away from the culture when you go away from that. So at least that's in my opinion. I don't know what you get. I seen the oil down video he talking about. What oil down video he talking about? Man, I must be tripping. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what free cash. You know what I'm talking about. What? What in the hell is happening in the chat? This joint getting zesty in here. I don't know. The other homie said, for real, I seen the oil down video you're talking about. I don't know, man. I don't know. There must be an AllCity lookalike out there oiling his body. Bevo like got more hair than she got body. They city got leaked. He said freak ass chat. Honestly, wouldn't have minded another set of quartz in a cruise ship.
Let's go, coach.
You want me to get it? Oh man, see this is why you can't. This is why you can't start with the Diddy stuff. Cause look at the other homie. You want me to get it from the back? Everybody starts getting into their Aiden bag and starts pulling out all their Diddy comments. It's a barbershop funny skit. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, I missed it, bro. Sorry, I'm tripping. One thing NBA Lab got right was they scanned real course, and didn't them joints look amazing? One thing NBA Live can tout is, hey, we need 10 more subscribers to hit our goal for this stream. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you just got here, I definitely appreciate it. Zesty Dylan, well, all you got to do is put out the Zesty signal, and a wild Dylan will appear. Everyone excited for the City Quest screenshots is wild. Yeah, right, yeah. Because people don't know that that's the street ball court. We don't know if both courts are the street ball court. We have, through matter of deduction, we kind of deduced that those both of those images were street ball courts. But it's not 100% fact that those are both street ball courts. Over 9,000 new animations. Now, this is what I remember. I had told you guys earlier in the stream that I had a conversation with a dev.
Let's go, coach.
Well, it probably is fact that there are over 9,000 new animations. That's not to say that what you're seeing on court is gonna look new to you. That's this is where, I wish they would clarify that, because you're thinking, let me purchase this game because it's going to look and feel different with 9,000 new animations. That's what you're naturally thinking. But they don't tell you that the animations that were already in the game have only been replaced through a pro play mechanic, a different way to capture motion. This motion has already been captured through mocap, players coming into the studio and actually putting on the motion capture suit and 2K capturing their motion. 2K just found a new way with ProPlay to capture motion through video footage. Now, the differences here, let me explain the differences here, y'all. What you should see, now, to help you guys get a better understanding of this stuff, in motion capture, you're not going to get the player in the motion capture suit to perform these animations with like their adrenaline pumping, like as if they're on the NBA court or in an NBA game. They're not going to perform those motions that 2K is trying to capture with their adrenaline going. They're not going to perform it with the most energy. Do you get what I'm saying? So 2K has to go in there and kind of make adjustments, which lead to unnatural sort of movements. Capturing video footage through ProPlay, which will capture old NBA game footage and be able to capture the motion and turn it into animation, you're going to get these minor subtleties and mannerisms that you wouldn't normally see through a motion capture suit. So although the animation is new and it may be slightly different, it's going to look very similar to what we already have. You're going to see little subtleties that make it look fluid. So when they say 9,000 new animations, it ain't like it's going to be a brand new game. I have a feeling that we're going to see something very similar, and it's probably going to be barely noticeable to some of you folks out there who have played 2K24. Typically, it takes 2 to 3 years to develop a video game. Facts, but they're not typically, well, I can't say, I don't want to speak on something I don't fully know, but they're not developing 2K. This is not like they have to develop this from the ground up. Or they said they do the dribble engine from the ground up. 2K is not something they develop. They have the core already done and made. I think developing from the ground up is something that 2K has been needing to do, and we'll see how true it is when they introduce that dribble engine. I want to see how much work in that one category does a rebuild from the ground up mean to us, the 2K player. 4 more subscribers to get to our goal. Thanks, y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. It's just 2K24 with a new coat of paint, is what NoFro said. MOB said, I want female park players. So I noticed they're doing, AllCity Big Heck said, pro play is done with a special camera. They can't pro play old footage. Oh, interesting. Female, I noticed something in regards to the females. I don't think they're going to be on the court in the My Park. I think they're only playing My Park in the W. At least that's what I gathered so far. Let's see. I want to see what comes of that. Yeah, legit been releasing the same 2K since they released Next Gen. That's how I kind of feel too. I kind of feel the same way. Nah, man, female park players, people going to get freaky. Well, don't worry about people getting freaky, because half them dudes that they trying to get freaky on is going to be dudes. 2K knew what they were doing when they made that glizzy hat and shiny pants for y'all. They knew it ASAP. They knew y'all was going to make them female My Players. It's going to be a bunch of chubby dudes sitting on a lazy boy and a whole female My Player character out there posting up for no apparent reason. They're just going to be posting they're going to get the ball inbound full court and walk in the post all the way down the court. That's what they finna do out there, you cupcakes. They love all this stuff. The same dudes who was wearing the freaking glizzy hats and shiny pants dancing around the city. They love that stuff, B. Act like I'm lying. I don't see the females in the park being good. The means are stronger. Well, I've played with a bunch of good female My Players, and we play with one now. She's one of our admins in our Discord community. And we're looking to build up the female player base within our community as well. And AllCity Crumb, she's the one who's leading the way with that. Boomy just joined. So hopefully this year we'll have like a stronger female presence in our community this year. Salute to Boomy, by the way. He said, bro started tweaking. I wasn't tweaking. That's funny. Can back me up in the post. He said female players can back me up in the post if they want. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's gonna. His name is Gerard. He's a French, chubby, sweaty dude. That's who's gonna be backing you down. It's gonna look like a female My Player, and you're gonna be happy about it. But meanwhile, it's some dude eating a stray sausage sandwich in his house, a sausage hero in his house, and a wife beater and shiny pants. Chubby as hell. The rolls, crazy, bro. Crazy. You finished that image off, and I don't even want to think about it no more. Now, I truly don't mind female My Players, by the way. Hopefully you guys aren't getting a misconception. I made videos about this. It's way past due time. Female My Players are just a skin, just like a mascot, whatever. They should have been incorporated into the MyCareer game mode. It's not that big a deal. I don't know why they adding an additional layer of complication over it. Females play 2K, period. I've had females play with us for years already. Why don't they have the option to create a female My Player is insane to me, and it should play no different than a male My Player. It shouldn't play any different. They should be able to dunk, do everything that a male My Player could do. And to give you guys an idea, I don't mean to be rambling here, but some folks, they be like, nah, it's not realistic. Well, I mean, look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty had female skins. When I was playing Warzone, that all black, with the goated outfit that everybody was wearing, y'all remember that? That all black joint? That was a female. And everybody was using that joint. So Timmy's going to be AFK. I hope Gerard doesn't bring the oil then. You see what I'm saying? So if you make a female My Player, you can't dunk. No, you should be able to. It shouldn't be like that. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully they don't put limitations that if you're able to make a female My Player. Thank you for helping us hit our goal, by the way. We're at 106,500. Thank you, y'all. Salute. But the rose skin. There you go. The rose skin. Yeah. So there ain't no difference there. It's just that the community got to get over it, man. It's just like any affiliation skin, any mascot. Ain't no difference. They gave you the orange suit, and all of you guys didn't say nothing about it. But when it comes to female my players, they everybody want to speak up on that. They were happy with that orange spandex suit in 2K24. Where the hell did that come from? No, give the W its own park. Pretty simple. Yeah, that's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna give the W its own park. That park that I showed you guys with the in the forest where the dude was super excited that there was gonna be giant redwoods. He was like, yes, you're gonna be playing in a park with a bunch of giant redwoods. I said, man, this guy is a little too happy. SSJ 4,499 super chat said, on God, I be on Warzone getting 360 no scoped by Nicki Minaj. Yeah, we need to update to rec as well. He said probably Ronnie's idea. Yeah, it looked like California. Female my players are viable. It only makes more diversity in characters, builds, plus encourage more females to play the game, just like other games. Facts. Dude's never played outside. City having a party in his head, and I am too. It was a good day. Definitely a good day, man. Definitely a good day today. I know Bums 2K teacher. What up, man? With a $10 super chat. Thankful for your videos and support to the community. You one of the best, AC. Salute to you, 2K teacher. Thank you for coming through. 2K teacher has a channel, right? You have a channel. Go check out 2K teacher. I know he's on Twitter. Salute to you. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Chain nets are back. That's super dope. Chain nets are confirmed. For those who are new here, NBA 2K16's River City Championship Court. If you played 2K16 and you are part of River City, then you know about their championship court. After winning the championship, they gave us a whole new park, and it was on a rooftop in the city. So that was one of the most historic courts in 2K history. They've never made anything similar to it since. It's something that every 2K player knows if they were playing 2K at that time. That's coming back to NBA 2K25 as far as MyTeam goes. That's going to be the MyTeam Park. We don't know yet if it's going to be incorporated into MyCareer game mode. I imagine they won't just leave that for MyTeam. I'd be surprised if they do, unless they really want to get people over to MyTeam, because that's where the money comes from. So they'll leave that court there by itself to entice people who are MyCareer players to go on over there. But I tell you guys the truth, I might be going to MyTeam. I could see myself going to MyTeam this year. It sounds really interesting. Chain nets were in 22 though. I can't recall. There was when we say, well, I'll just speak for myself. When I say chain nets, it's because back in the day, these different affiliation courses, they had character. Whenever you go to a different affiliation, it had like a certain sense of character to it. And your players were strengthened. If you were River City, then you dunked well, you get like a boost to your dunk. If you were Old Town, you was a dribbler, and if you was Sunset, you was a shooter. And like if you was an Old Town player, the ball will be on fire while you're dribbling. When you get hot, when you were dunking and Rivet, you shook the court whenever you yammed it, and when you were shooting, the ball would be on fire if you was a part of Sunset affiliation. So these things had character. No money spent. I could tell you this: if I do go to MyTeam, I am not spent. I highly doubt I'm spending money. Every time that I've tried MyTeam, I've never spent money, but I've never tried to compete in MyTeam. So I was never playing against other players. I would play offline. So unless you guys somehow magically get me to start learning it to a degree where I'm ready to compete, then I may spend money. But if you guys ain't pushing me to compete online, then I'll be playing offline. He said, that's not me, Ryan. That's not me. I'm not doing it. He said, the gambling is what drove me to play MyCareer. So I could tell you guys, he said, packs are not worth it in MyTeam. Yeah, I could tell you guys that because I'm familiar with the cash grab on MyTeam, I don't see myself getting caught up in regards to spending money. And I'm not connected to that game mode. So it'll be really difficult to get me to spend money on that game. And And with all the content that game mode has, and 2K25 offering even more content for the MyTeam game mode, I don't know if it's necessary for a new player like myself. It's like if I got on FIFA, I don't know anything about FIFA or whatever FC sports it is right now. If I don't know anything about that game, so I don't spend money on other sports games. Never, ever, ever. The only other thing I spent money on is Call of Duty skins, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. I was waiting for the new skin. It was fun. That game was worth it. Warzone was worth it. Big Hex said, yeah, they have plenty of grindable content. I know another idea to get players to come back and have VC and stuff transferred to the next game, and the next game. Yeah, facts, weird and wacky. I just read that verbatim. That wasn't me speaking it 3 times. Money is everything for MyTeam. Wish MyTeam features. So something interesting, in case you guys didn't know, MyTeam for 2K25 is going to start out by giving you a starter kit. Initially, you're going to get a starter kit. If you want to try 2K for the first, like MyTeam for the first time, you'll get the starter kit that's going to give you 2 current stars. Every starter kit is going to have 2 current stars and 1 legend. You'll get, I don't know the levels. I know the legend is a pink diamond. Whatever is, I guess the one before that is diamond. So you'll get 2 diamond cards and 2 stars, and then you'll get a pink diamond legend. So that should help you guys, at least give it a shot if you wanted to. You can play no money spent, but you'll be at a disadvantage most of the time. Yeah, I can't imagine. I could have went no money spent this whole year, but we got a great team. You know what I mean? I could have stood no money spent, but I wouldn't have been able to accomplish as much as I've accomplished for 2K24 as far as progressing in my gameplay. How for you, you can go no money spent, but content creators quit trying to do that last year. Yeah, it's tough. We hit them where it hurts. You get a free trail, basically sucking you in. No diddy. Yeah, that's what they doing. But on that note, y'all, we had a long live stream. Where are we at? Does it say my time? I thought it said my time. Matter of fact, it probably says my time here. Yeah. All right, y'all. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. If anything else drops, we might just go live again. But I'll definitely keep you guys updated. We'll have videos uploaded of anything they talk about new. Wishing you guys a safe and blessed rest of your evening. If you guys have any more thoughts or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video.